Money problems matter. Why do so many Americans live paycheck to paycheck, accumulate massive amounts of debt, and struggle financially to maintain the American dream? It all boils down to the financial decisions that we make. Hi, my name is Sunny Mitra, founder of Bright Horizon Wealth. We teach entrepreneurs and go-getters like you how to own their financial future with the concept of infinite banking. If you are new here, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so that you are notified when we upload new videos. If you stick around, by the end of this video, you will know how you can prepare yourself and your family to tackle your money problems using this time-tested, unique technique. Today, I'm going to share with you a real-life story about a young man who cracked the code on how to make money easily and effortlessly. It just happened today, just a couple of hours ago, when I witnessed his success as the first person in the world. Yes, being his mentor and life coach, he shares all his life secrets with me. And the most interesting thing is, his name is also Sunny, just like me. By the end of this video, you will have the exact tool that brought him this unprecedented success ready to be applied in your own personal life if you want to. As you know, most of the financial gurus teach us that the money problem they believe is rooted in financial literacy. Even though that is true to a certain extent, but not all the way. Even before financial literacy, there is something else that you should be aware of. Something else that you should practice religiously with all the faith in your heart in order to accumulate wealth, which is to change your thought process, to change your mindset, and that is a big paradigm shift. So, as the story goes, Sunny, 25 years old, full of ambitions and dreams, is the son of my longtime friend who came to me for help. And being passionate about mentoring young people, I took him underneath my wings and had a feeling that he was a little different than regular kids. So I trusted him and accepted as my protege. I asked him to find out what is the biggest hurdle he is facing in his life right now. He says it's money problem because he was unemployed. So I asked him again, how much money do you want to make in a month? He said to begin with at least 10,000 rupees a month immediately. He is in India and the name of Indian currency is rupees. I said it's very easy. All you need to do is the moment you get up in the morning, you sit down and write it down 20 times this same line again for the entire month, and then you will see the magic. He asked me what was that magic line. I replied, it has to be in the present tense as if you have already achieved it, and also when you are talking about your goals, you should not limit yourself. So the sentence would be like this: I make in excess of 10,000 rupees a month by July 31st, 2020. I had all the confidence in him that he would abide by my advice, which he did wholeheartedly. He started writing it down every day morning for 20 times without fail. He started it on July 1st, 2020, and then today I got a phone call from him and he said, Uncle, you are not going to believe it. I got almost 10,000 rupees in my savings account. I said, how in the world did that happen? He said, someone wanted to give me a birthday gift which was on July 13th. So instead of any tangible things, he sent me 7,500 rupees. I said, but that's only 7,500 rupees. We're talking about 10,000 rupees, which it's not. He said, I understand, but I have a savings of 1,200 rupees. If I add it to 7,500 rupees, it comes down to 8,700 rupees. So I'll only be short of 1,300 rupees, which is not a problem. I can make that easily in the rest of the month, as today it's only 11th of July and I have a whole 19 days left in the month. And I was amazed looking at his thought process. Before he was behaving like a downer, and today he was totally opposite. He was a highly optimistic person and was talking almost with certainty as if he has already achieved his goal 100%. And that got me thinking, how about that very valuable question, the one question that helps answer many others? What would this look like if it were easy? It is such a lovely and deceptively leveraged question. It's easy to convince yourself that things need to be hard, that if you are not redlining, you are not trying hard enough. This leads us to look for paths of most resistance, often creating unnecessary hardship in the process. But what happens if we frame things in terms of ease instead of strain? Sometimes we find incredible results with ease instead of stress. Sometimes we solve the problem by completely reframing it. So, my dear viewers, because you are so near and dear to my heart, I wanted to share the same story with you which brought an unprecedented success into the life of my protege, and so will it do for you as well. How do I know it? Because it has happened to my own life some 17 years ago in 2003 to be precise. Those days my monthly income never exceeded more than $5,000 a month. But I needed at least $10,000 to run my business and support my family. When I started writing this line every morning religiously, I make in excess of $10,000 by the end of this month. Nothing happened in the first 30 days, but by the 45th day, I had made a little over $10,000. From that day, I have become a true believer in looking into our own mindset before doing anything externally. As the Bible says, as within, so without. I sincerely urge you to ask this question first. What would this look like if it were easy? And then start writing 20 times a day that famous line, I make in excess of such and such amount by such and such date. The magic will happen. Leave a comment below with your experiences regarding monetary challenges, whether you are in debt or want to make more money or anything else for that matter. And if you want to learn how you can use your whole life insurance to tackle your financial problems, use the link above to see exactly how we use Infinite Banking to pay off your debts just by capturing those principal and interest which is leaving your portfolio right now. Remember, regardless if you have any debts now or you are planning on making more money, we can help you create a plan where you are either taking it over now or building up a plan where you can pay it for in the future. And if you are thinking about using your policy to finance other things, we have created a free guide called Infinite Banking Secrets, where we share different ideas on how you can utilize your whole life insurance policy. So definitely check out the link below to watch our masterclass to get your free copy. If you like this video, let us know by liking it and leaving a comment for us. Make sure you share with a friend and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to own your tomorrow by converting your liabilities into assets.